Happy New Year and welcome back to our channel. So you've seen that skating movie, went to the Christmas fair, maybe you've seen some competition and now you're ready for more. Welcome, you're now one of us. So let's get you ready for your first figure skating lesson.
So the first thing you want to do is find a rink close to where you live and check if they offer group classes. Here in the US we have the Learn to Skate program. In other countries it's probably called differently, but the bottom line is that group classes is probably the best way to start. So when you're beginners, sometimes it gets lonely, you might feel awkward and out of place. So group classes are an easy way to meet people close to your skating level, and it's easier to make friends. Additionally, it's usually a better deal. Group classes tend to be cheaper and most of the times comes with perks such as free practice time.
I mean it. I spent all my money on.
No way. You're bugging.
I'm broke.
Now that you've found your figure skating classes, let's figure out what to bring to them. First of all, if you have your own figure skates, definitely bring them. Very useful thing on the ice. If you do not, don't worry about it. Most rinks have rental skates, so you'll be all set. You don't have to have your own skates on your first figure skating class. If you do have your skates, however, don't bring them by themselves. Make sure you get soakers. I just literally hit myself in the face with it. Make sure you bring soakers so that after you skate, you can put them on your blades to keep them nice and dry. Additionally, you will need hard guards because even though most figure skating rinks have kind of rubbery floor, the blades still tend to get damaged and you never know if you need to last minute run to your car because you forgot your ID or something. So bring those, put them on the blades to make sure they stay nice, healthy, and in good condition. Lastly, get a little towel. Those are just sold pretty much at any store that sells towels. Doesn't matter the size. I like small ones because they fit in the bag better. You need those to wipe off your blades after you skate to make sure they're nice and dry before you put them in the soakers. Any kind of moisture that's left on your blades will cause them to rust and we don't want that. So get one of those. Regardless of whether or not you have your own skates, the next thing you're gonna need to bring are the socks. It's a personal preference of what people like to skate in. If you're doing rental skates, I will say most definitely bring socks that are thicker because rental skates tend to get pretty loose and just not fit very well because they're not customized. So thicker socks and definitely long socks. Again, whether or not you're skating in your own skates or you're using rentals, long socks are a must. Your socks must be longer than your skate. You should see them sticking out when you put your skates on. Otherwise, you can get all sorts of ugly blisters and they don't feel very nice. We don't want that. Next thing that you're most definitely gonna want to have in your first figure skating lesson is the gloves. Any gloves will do generally. The thin wool ones are the ones I like best just because rinks are icy environment, right? So they tend to get pretty cold and hands are usually the first body part that starts freezing. So you don't want to spend your entire lesson worrying about your hands being cold and trying to figure out where to stick them to get them warmer. So just mark my words, bring this. It's gonna make you feel more confident, it's gonna make you feel warmer, and it's gonna make you feel more comfortable on the ice. Plus, you'll be less concerned about falling because gloves provide very good protection for your hands. In case you fall, we tend to stick our hands out, touch the ice. We don't want those ice burns. Next thing that you might want to have with you is water. Bring your own water bottle. Usually rinks have some kind of cafeteria where you can just buy a plastic bottle, but you know, why increase the environmental waste? Just bring your own water bottle so that you're nice and set for your class. Lastly, and this is a somewhat less obvious one if you're not already a skater, is make sure to bring some tissues because you're probably not gonna find that out until your first time on the ice, which is where you find out very quickly that cold environment plus a lot of movement equals, how do I say it politely, runny nose. We don't want all of that stuff flying all over the place, and you will feel much better if you have a pack of tissues with you so you can clean it whenever you need to.
So now you're wondering what you should wear to your first class, which we actually made 2 videos specifically about this topic, so make sure to check it out. We're gonna link the videos down in the description. But in short, dress like you usually go into the gym or to a dance class. There's usually no place to change. Some rinks might have locker rooms, but most don't, so come prepared. One thing that you want to do is wear layers. The rinks are pretty cool, but you want to be ready to take 1 or 2 layers off when you start warming up. The next thing is to wear comfy shoes. Obviously you're not going to wear them much, but you don't want to do face mistakes. You once went with flip-flops, and sometimes you want to get snags, and sometimes you have to wait for the lesson to start. So the rink gets pretty cold and your feet are going to get pretty cold very fast.
Plus, majority of people walk around in their skates. You don't really want to have your toes exposed in case somebody accidentally steps on your foot. So make sure to keep closed shoes. If you have long hair like me, make sure to put it up or secure it somehow away from your face, because you don't want it to be flying all over the place or get in your face while you're trying to figure skate. Now that you're fully ready, dressed and packed, what to expect of your first lesson. First thing you want to think about is come early. Most people don't plan for that very well, and if the lesson time is set at, I don't know, 6 p.m., they would arrive at 6 p.m. Keep in mind that not only you need to just appear at the venue, you need time to change into your skates, you need time to sign in, you need time to warm up if you already know how to warm up, otherwise don't worry about it, but you still need time to get ready. So make sure to allocate at least 15-20 minutes before your lesson starts to already be at the venue. Once you walk in, you usually, just like at any normal sports venue, you see the reception, so go sign up for your class if you have already prepaid for your package, or come register if you're doing it on the spot. If you don't have your own skates, find a skate rental and get your skates there, and then find a bench for you to change. If you already know how to warm up or stretch before your lesson, definitely do that. If you're first time and you don't know what to do yet, don't worry about it. Just walk around, look around the venue, find where everything is, and wait for your lesson to start. Make sure you do not go on the ice until you're invited to. Oftentimes between lessons or between sessions, the ice gets resurfaced, so they kick everybody off, and make sure you wait until they open back up, or even if there's another class going before you arrived, check with monitors, with coaches, with whoever you can find around the ice to see if it's okay to get on. Once you get on the ice, find your coach. You have no idea where to go, just catch the first nearest coach that you see. Usually they wear some kind of
Uniform?
yeah, usually they wear some kind of branded jacket or some kind of uniform. So whoever you see with a branded jacket of your ice skating ring, just grab them and ask where to go. Feel free to tell them it's your first time. Everybody's very understanding. Everybody loves beginners, so people will always be happy to assist. And lastly, but most importantly, don't forget to enjoy your lesson. Figure skating is fun. We love doing it. That's why we're all here still. So make sure you enjoy, you have fun, you come open-minded. Don't feel shy, don't feel scared. Everybody's there to help you. Everybody's there to support you and to start you off well on your journey. Have fun.